Alright, chapter 1082 is officially dropped, titled Let's Go and Claim It, so let's break it down.
見切られた。
ユズメ Alright, so Vice Admiral T-Bone has officially got packed up, and the details have been hidden from the world of One Piece. But according to Sengoku and Tsutoru, he was killed in Pepe Kingdom, which is a place that suffers from starvation, just like the islands Kaido and Whitebeard grew up on. Tsutoru explains that these nations are bound to hunt down Marines to collect money from Cross Guild, making Buggy the most dangerous pirate currently alive right now. And for the first time, it's not a meme. And we have to remember, not only is he the first pirate to ever do something on this scale, but he also has Mihawk and Crocodile by his side, making him a genuine yonko level threat. There will also probably be powerful pirates that join his guild. Now moving on to Sengoku and Tsutoru, they find out that Garp is taking sword to Hachinosu to save Kobe, and once again Garp shows his similarities to Luffy because he's very reckless and he does things on his own, right? And it really does show, based on Sengoku and Tsutoru's reaction, Garp is very similar to Luffy, but we've also seen this before during Eni's lobby. But anyway, moving on. Skipping over to Cross Guild, we got Buggy and the man who killed Vice Admiral T-Bone, and it's literally just a random old man with a starving family. I know Vice Admirals are weak, but I did not know they were this weak. How do you get killed by a starving old man? Personally, I could not let that slide. But Buggy makes sure this man will not be killed by the government, and he takes him under his wing. And if I'm being completely honest, this chapter honestly made me like Buggy's character a lot more. I no longer see him as just a meme. Now, Cross Guild builds the new pirate ship and its clown theme, making Mihawk and Crocodile upset, and later on we realize that Crocodile and Mihawk are on a mission for wealth and power, and Buggy says they are not real pirates. He explains that 30 years ago he was envious of Shanks, and he had so much potential that it made Buggy give up on his dream. Buggy viewed Shanks as this generation's version of Roger, but he realizes Shanks is not going to follow Roger's footsteps. Now, this is a common theme throughout One Piece with characters like Kaido and Shanks. They were apprentices to Roger and Rocks, so they share a lot of similarities to their captains. However, it seems like Shanks might not want to be king of the pirates, but it seems like he has his own plans for the current era. Now, this is something I talked about in my video about Shanks, but it seems like his portrayal might even be more impressive than Roger, which is why I believe he has surpassed Roger, not only because of his portrayal, but his haki is shown to be the most dramatic. All of that is just speculation, but I think there's a lot of evidence to say Shanks is the strongest. Moving on, Buggy says that now that him and Shanks are on equal levels of power, he wants to go after the One Piece and become king of the pirates. He inspires his entire crew and reminds them what made them become pirates in the first place. And for the first time ever, all 4 Yonko are officially going after the One Piece. He also emphasizes something I've been saying for a while, which he explains that he does not need to directly defeat any of the Yonko to become Pirate King, he just needs to find the One Piece. Many people have this weird sense of power scaling when they put certain characters on the Pirate King level of strength. This never really made any sense because it's not an achievement of power, which is why in my opinion the highest level of power would be Sky Splitting Territory, which is a more consistent level of scaling because there's multiple characters who can actually do it and it's based on strength, whereas only one man has ever been named Pirate King. So with Buggy in the race, this battle royale for the One Piece is going to be absolutely insane. Now, focusing on the Revolutionary Army, we get an introduction to 4 new vice captains. Currently, they're making a bet on whether or not Sabo will show up, and the Flame Emperor actually makes an appearance. He somehow managed to escape with the citizens of Lelougia and has no injuries. We see Bello Belly line them up, and it seems like she's going to train them. And this is consistent with what we learned a while ago. We learned that the Revolutionary Army goes around and finds subordinates from these poor, broken down nations. So for some reason, Sabo seems to be able to escape any situation no matter how insane, but luckily he made it home okay, and he explains that he was not on the island when it happened, which makes this scene in chapter 1060 look very confusing. But Sabo will hopefully be able to fill in the blanks, but that probably won't be until next week because this is the end of the chapter. But that's pretty much all we got for this week's chapter, so drop a comment down below and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.